Good morning, Mr. Martinez here again. Today is Friday, April 3rd. We have officially survived our first week of distance learning. I am so proud of each and every one of you and all the accomplishments you've had this week. To start us off, I want to start off on a good note. And just like Monday, you are going to have a do now, and you are going to be posting these do nows in Teams. Now, today's going to be kind of different. I want to show you where I want to be specific as to where you're going to be posting these things. And so when you get into Teams, I want to make sure that you are posting the answers to the do now question in the specific channel you are assigned to. So if you are in My Homeroom, you are going to be going to My Homeroom channel and posting your response there. If you are in Ms. Theodina's homeroom, you're going to go to that tab and go ahead and post your answer there. Please do not be posting it in the general tab. I'm not going to unlock this. So the only place you can write your answers are in the direct channels for your direct homeroom. So here's the do now question. What is something you enjoyed this first week of distance learning? Again, your do now question for today is to type into the chat box for your homeroom's channel. What is something you enjoyed this first week of distance learning? Was it a math assignment? Was it a reading assignment? Was it the Quizlet assignment I gave you guys this week? Was it seeing your teachers' faces again, hearing their voices, being able to continue the learning? What is something you enjoyed this first week of distance learning? Go ahead and press pause on the video at this time and go ahead and type into the chat box your response to the do now question. This will also help me take attendance for the day, so make sure you are getting this done. Thank you guys. Alright, so now that you've went ahead and typed in the answers to the do now, we're going to go ahead and go into the expectations for today. What you are going to be doing for the day is watching a video going over your study guide. And so the first thing you're going to do after this video is you're going to watch a second video explaining the answers for the rest of your study guide given. Now it's very important that you watch this study guide because the exit ticket, the quiz for today, is directly correlated to this study guide. To these questions in your study guide. As soon as you're done watching this video, you're going to take that exit ticket and then turn that in via forms, just like you've been doing all week long. I'm very proud of all of you in doing so. Then what you're going to be working on is a packet titled Lesson for the Amazon, and this is where we left off in the year. Right before we left for spring break, right before this whole coronavirus thing happened, we were talking about coral reefs, the environment, climate change. We watched a Bill Nye video. You guys laughed. You guys were shocked. You guys were a little worried about certain things happening in the world based on what we were learning. And so we're going to continue those lessons now. We're going to dive deeper into this distance learning experience by getting into these packets. Okay, now it's going to be a PDF file, and so you are expected to download this file, and you have two options. You can either download it and work on it by printing it out like I have done here and writing your responses on the paper, or you can simply download it, look at the videos, and write the answers to the questions on a separate sheet of paper. And so what you're going to want to do is access these tabs here and watch the videos. Okay, I already have one open over here for you. And so you should see Rainforest 101, National Geographic. That should be your first video. Then you're going to go back to your file and answer these questions here. Then you're going to go to the second video titled Amazon Lungs of the Earth. And it should look something like this. It should be by the BBC. And just like the first video, go back to the document and answer the questions that correspond with that video. There's a third video here at the bottom. It's a virtual field trip to the Amazon rainforest. And there's a lot of cool visuals and readings that go along with this. Sorry about that. I got interrupted by my son. He came in storming in here and started pounding on everything. So I had to pause the video. So now what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and look at these images and read along with the third video, and then answer the questions after you are done reading. Then there's another section for reading. So I suggest you stop here for today, for Friday. And then Saturday, you jump into section 1.5, Rainforest and Climate, which is from your textbook, and I went ahead and got you a copy here. When you're done reading that section, you're going to complete the graphic organizer to the best of your ability, and if you printed it out, great job. If not, just on a separate sheet of paper, and answer the questions that correlate with the reading. Then you work on this geo activity. Again, it's going to have a directions here for you on the left, and then a case study and a graph for you to create. It's saying to think about the possible effects, both positive and negative, of these projects, then fill in the chart below. When you're done, you're going to be working on the poem. Now, some of you may have already done this already, but since you did not really get to learn too much about the rainforest, I would like you to improve your response here. And again, I'm going to be converting all of these questions, most of these questions, into a forms document that you are going to be completing online. And so whatever answers you put on this physical copy, you are expected to transfer over to the digital copy. I hope this explains what the expectations are for today. If you have any questions, please let me know. Message me on Remind, Teams, email, you name it, and I'll be there for you guys. You guys enjoy your weekend and have a great day. What you should be doing next is accessing the second video. It is a long video, so make sure you watch every minute of it. That's going over the study guide. That's the final video of the study guide. Yay, we survived the study guide as well. And so once you're done with that, you take the exit ticket and then you download, print, and work on this packet. Again, if you cannot, I highly recommend that you answer the questions on a separate sheet of paper. Okay, you can divide this in half and work on the first section that I recommended on Friday and the second section on Saturday. Do as much as you can on Saturday, and then of course you got Sunday ready for you to finish the packet. It shouldn't be too overwhelming. Some of this is just you expressing your own thoughts and your own feelings about this stuff, and so relax. Take your time. This is not supposed to stress you out. This is supposed to let you express your emotions and your feelings about things going on in the world, because this is world cultures. And basically that's what I'm here for, right guys? And so if you have any questions, let me know. Yeah, that does it for me today. You guys have a great weekend.